Nice to meet you. Each store has their own.
Miss Gilbert, what is this nonsense? What does this resignation mean?
I think it's obvious, sir.
If it were obvious, I wouldn't ask the question, would I?
Justice Grant, I've been with you for 2 years, and not once during that time have you expressed satisfaction with my work.
Miss Gilbert, you can learn more law here in a week than you can anywhere else in a year. That's all that should interest you. I don't feel that I have to constantly remind you that you're a brilliant young woman and that you have a fine future. Now, if there isn't anything else, can I go?
Oh, you wanted to look over the Hale and Tryon opinion, sir. I won't be back from the printer till next week.
Oh, yes, I'll need some revision. But I don't want to hang around here.
Perhaps I can bring them up to you at Concord, sir.
That'll be fine. No. You need a vacation, too. From me.
I don't mind at all.
Miss Gilbert, are you heaping coals of fire on my head?
I wouldn't dream of it, sir. Oh, I'll wire you before I come.
Thank you. But, Miss Gilbert,
Yes, sir.
no one must know where I'm going. No one. I want to get away from courtrooms, investigations, lawyers, black robes, everything. Everything but ducks. Hundreds and hundreds of beautiful ducks. Hey, you! Wait a minute. I'm Warren Todd, game inspector. Let's see your license. Yeah, just like I thought. Stranger in town, ain't you? This license ain't legal. I just bought it yesterday at the state capitol. Yeah, I know, mister, but this is Crown Port, and you gotta have a Crown Port stamp on it. I didn't know that. I'll get one tomorrow. Yeah, but it ain't gonna do you any good today. So I could haul you into court and let the judge slap a fine on you. But to save wear and tear on my tires, suppose I'll sell you one right here. It only cost you $5. You know, the $5 is just for the stamp. I usually get a little something for my trouble, too. Well, you don't understand. I'm giving you a break, brother. There. I never pay off twice, brother. Come on. Well, look. Let me explain it to you.
Alhamdulillah tabangan
Your Honor, it's not as though my client were trying to evade his financial obligations. Tom Cooney has been a member of this community for many years. And all that time, his honesty and responsibility has never been questioned. Now, he intends to make good the payments on these plows, but he's been sick, unable to work. Now, if the court would just grant him an extension.
The law doesn't recognize good intention. I shouldn't have to remind you that, Mr. Adams. You're supposed to be a lawyer.
But, Your Honor, am I not justified in asking the court's indulgence in this case? If you take Tom Cooney's farm tools away from him, you take away his only means of earning a living.
Mr. Adams, this is a court of law, not an employment agency. Tom Cooney signed an agreement with Vincent Blackston of the Crown Port Auto and Supply Company. This agreement stated if he missed a payment on those plows, Mr. Blackston could take them back. Is that right, Mr. Cooney?
Well, yes, Your Honor, but...
All right, Counselor. Judgment against Thomas Cooney.
But it was just one payment. If you give me a chance to... I don't care whether you say it's fair or not. It ain't.
Get him out of here.
Come on, Tom. This isn't going to help. I know it ain't going to help.
Nothing's going to help in a town like this. Officer, come on. Come on. Looks like you just lost yourself another boat, fella. Come on. Let's go, Eddie.
Crown Court versus Joe Grant. Step up, Joe Grant.
Name?
Joe Grant.
Shooting ducks without a crown court permit.
I didn't get a chance to shoot. You were going to. Of course I was, you fool. That's why I bought a state license.
We also require a crown court license, Mr. Grant. And ignorance of the law is no excuse.
$100 or 30 days. Which one of you gentlemen do I pay?
The clerk.
Should have bought it from me in the first place, save yourself a lot of trouble. I assume that this $100 will permit me to resume my hunting without further interference.
Your assumption is wrong. You still need a crown court stamp. And an officer enforcing the law is not interfering, Mr. Grant. As a judge, I advise you to be careful of your words. Next case.
Crown Court versus Burt Line. Step up, Burt Line. Hi, Tom. I'm sorry it turned out that way.
Guess that's the only way it turned out.
No, I thought we had a chance, but I guess I should have known. What are you going to do now?
Hard's no good to me without working. Guess I'll lose it. The bank will start yelling for its money pretty soon. You know, Bill, sometimes it's just more than a man can stand. I've got to think of something to do.
Yeah, I know, Tom, I know. But why don't you come by the office later on and we'll talk about it, huh? Hello, boys. Shave, Homer.
Right here, poor Tom Cooney lost his case.
Yeah. He'll probably lose his farm now, too. It's a shame.
You know, Homer, that's what I like about the fellas around your shop. They enjoy the good things in life. Like a guy who can't meet his mortgage or a poor farmer getting ripped out of his plow.
Maybe if Cooney had a real sharp lawyer.
Maybe if we had a bank that had extended honest man credit or a judge that would give him a break.
Talk like that isn't going to get you any votes, Adam.
If I could afford a 50 cent cigar, I could get yours. Just the shave.
Sure, mister. Stranger town? Can't need to stay long?
Long enough to get a shave. Great little town, isn't it, old Dirk? Your Charlie really gave you a welcome, didn't he? And our constable, Orrin Powers, that's Homer's cousin. He's all law and order. Regular Minuteman, isn't he, Homer? How many minutes did it take before he tried to shoot you down?
It's a shame.
Never noticed how a fellow who's actually going to be in the town always tries to run it down.
You know, Mr. Grant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Grant, it might be fun to bust up one of the constable's little rackets. How about being a guinea pig? Let me turn this into a test case.
Mister, the indications happens Jason wouldn't take. There's 2 bucks in the voting for it.
How's the boys?
Mr. Mayor.
Much of a wait, Homer?
Wait a minute, Mr. Mayor.
Hello there, my worthy opponent.
I'm sorry about Tom Cooney. I hope he doesn't go to pieces like this. He's really got something to go to pieces over.
You know, it's a funny thing about some fellas who run away from everything goes wrong for them.
Hi, Tom. You look for me. I'll be with you in a minute. Mr. Mayor, I can get everything I can do for you. If you need a little bit of cash or something. I don't want charity. I want things to war. There's a man. Not underestimate every man in town who can't take care of himself.
All right, Tony, that's enough now. Beat it. Keep your hands
Got him home, Blacksmith.
No, this is all my fault. had to do that, Benny.
He's had it coming to him for a long time.
That's why he's turning into an awful radical. You could tell that from the speech he made accepting the nomination.
That kind of talk is never going to make America proud, boy.
That's too bad. Nothing I'd like better than to see some bright young fellow come along and take my place. But Bill Adams?
Being a man within your shoes, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, Darrell brought it this morning. Had to give you his regards.
What's my bill?
Just a shave?
Yeah.
50 cents. Hey, mister, I said 50 cents, not a quarter. Guess you made a mistake, friend.
No, you made the mistake, friend.
You picked the wrong customer that time, Wilbur.
First fellow in 10 years ever slipped a bet on me.
Come on in, old timer. Thank you. Well, you interested in boats? Yeah. That's a rather interesting model. She's the Columbia, square rig four-master. Nice work. Oh, and here's a nice one. This is the Barkentine. Form a square rig, the other mast fore and aft rig. Rather unusual. For sale? Oh, no. No, they're not that good. It's only a hobby, just for fun. I see you're running for mayor. Yeah. Sort of a hobby, too, just for fun? No, not quite. Mayor Coniston, you saw him in the barber shop. Well, he and his boys have been running this town for a long time. Make it pretty tough for anybody who comes up against them. Yes, I gather as much. Well, a lot of people have been getting tired of it. I haven't much time myself. The Army's going to grab me in a couple of months, but I thought I might at least get the ball rolling and for once give him a fight. But not too much of a fight. Something you wanted to see me about, Mr. Grant? In the barber shop, Mr. Adams, you mentioned the fact that you might like to make a test case of my find. Are you serious? Yes, I think you've got a case. You do? How would you go about it? Well, most of the law requires a stamp. I didn't have one. No, but I think I could work out an appeal. An appeal? On what grounds? Was the find illegal? Oh, no, they had a right to find him. The fact that I was unfamiliar with the law? No, that's no excuse, obviously. Obviously. Then what would you base your appeal on, Mr. Adams? The fact that it's Tuesday and the sun is shining? Look, I haven't had much time to give it thought, but I can figure out an angle. There must be one lying around somewhere. Oh, yes, I'm sure there is. In the meanwhile, you would always make a living as a cop. Hiya, Bill. Oh, you busy? No, Charlie, come on in. Mr. Grant, Charlie Craig, my campaign manager. How do you do, sir? Any new votes, Charlie? Philadelphia. Say, I just heard about Tom Coon. Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard. Not at the same time, monkey there, so it don't look good for that track. You couldn't get me a couple of weeks postponement, could you? Well, I've tried, Charlie, but no use appealing to Blackston, not with the way he's got his business set up.
Just hopping on my tail wouldn't hurt me. I haven't had so much trouble with that track. Every time I had to send